Okay guys, so I decided that I'm going to attempt a count video. So we're gonna go around and count how many plants I have in my dining room, this sitting room, and my entranceway. Now I know I have a lot and I think I'm going to be shocked after this, but I think it's time because on my TikTok and my Instagram, I did a quick reel of me counting in this room and in that room, and already by that it was pretty shocking. So let's do that and be shamed together, because I know I'm going to be very alarmed by how many I actually have compared to what I actually think I have. So I'm estimating 150. Okay, 150, and I'm including my cabinet, so we're gonna count all of those guys as well. Now I don't know if I want to count the ones that are for sale, or I'm just gonna count them. It's fine, it's fine, we're just gonna count it. But I'm not gonna really talk about names. We're just gonna gently, non-judgmentally count how many I have, okay? Because my husband today, I even asked him to help me redecorate with some of my plants, and he was like, I think it's time to reduce your plants. So, which, no, that's not actually an option, but let's do this, okay? We're gonna start off strong with our entryway. Now my house is still a mess, remember I'm a human being, so it just is what it is, okay? So we have this little mishmash of planter up here, so that is 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're already at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We'll leave that for last. 18. Can I remember this? 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Okay, we're at 68. $100, $200, $300, $404. Wow, I actually might be close to what I said. So we got 104. Okay. 105, 106, 107. $32. Okay, 132 plants. 132 plants. Okay, so we have 132 plants. I don't think I missed any, but I might have counted somewhere, because counting is hard. Shouldn't be, but sometimes it can be. So yeah, 132 plants in 3 spaces. So I don't think that's that much. Is it a lot to take care of? No, not really. You know, I honestly tackle my areas in a very specific way. Like my shelves, I kind of look at them at once. So it really doesn't take a lot of time. And then, so if I look at my shelf and I look through all the plants, I have them in clear pots so I can see if they're dry. And I can see if they need water the next day or in 2 days. And I will kind of intuitively remember those things. So then as I walk by, I'll be like, oh yes, the pink princess needed to be watered today. So I'll water it. And then the same with my corners. I kind of know, like all my big plants kind of get watered on the same day. They're on kind of the same schedule because they're in the same humidity, the same space, sort of the same light. So they kind of dry out at the same time. All my pothos, the big hanging ones, same deal. They kind of all dry out at the same time. And if they're not completely dry, I give them some water the same day. So I kind of keep them on a schedule. My cabinet, it's very easy to tell. Obviously, it's all clear pots. And again, they are all kind of the same sized pots, so they kind of all dry out at the same time. So it's pretty easy. And most of my plants are self-watering planters, which I swear are amazing. Now, I don't really like them for philodendrons, but for syngoniums, alocasias, they're very good for carnivorous plants. I wouldn't really try them with pothos because the root rot, I'm sure they would be fine, but it's just, I personally wouldn't try it with that kind of plant. And you don't really need to because it's a very easy plant. Even if you underwater, you're fine. If you overwater, you're gonna be fine. So you have to like really go to extremes with them to really hurt them, unless they're a very sensitive version of that plant. They're really good with Rex begonias. All my syngoniums that you saw up there are mostly in self-watering planters like this baby. Look at that new leaf. It's got a new leaf coming up here too. Anyways, distractions, but they're really good. I would say though, if you're gonna don't get ones that slip inside. Get the ones that the rim goes over, and I don't think this one is either, no. So I have them up here. Hang on, one second. So for this one, Landy, I think that's how you say it. It's a syngonium, obviously. Same deal. I like that it also has the water meter. Not that I ever have that facing towards me, and I don't really even use it, but it's nice in my cabinet because then I can see it. But you can easily pull it out, and it's just hassle-free. It's very simple. Whereas with this one, which I might probably just keep them in here and just suck it up. I have to like squeeze the pot and like really fight it to get it out, and then it doesn't like fit in very nicely. It's just, if I'm giving some advice on self-watering planters, that would be my advice. Get ones with the lip that goes over the edge so you can actually, it's magic, Harry, it's magic. So anyways, 130 something, I forgot already because I'm ADHD and I can't remember shit. So that's great. But also, like I said, alocasias, if you struggle, because alocasias are very counterintuitive when it comes to watering. They're very finicky. You can't over or underwater them because they will hate you and they will commit murder on themselves. So I put them in self-watering planters as a test, and I slowly did one at a time. Now they're all in them. And you've seen, if you've ever gone to my Instagram, you can see them. They're huge and they grow really well, and they grow multiple babies at a time. So their corms they're just coming up out of the soil, and I love that. It's great. So if you really want alocasias but you struggle to keep them alive, definitely a good alternative. And I know a lot of people are like, if you have to use self-watering planters, then you're not real plant mom. I have 130 plants. Okay, I have 130 something plants. If I had to worry about every alocasia's watering in here, I would go insane because I can barely even water my own children. So watering plants on time is it's exhausting. So, yep. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was fun to see, and we shamed me all together. So I'm gonna have my son also count and see if he comes up with the same number, because he loves to shame me about my plants as well. So thanks for watching, and don't forget, we do have an Etsy site, and we do sell a lot of just kind of, it's mostly alocasias honestly, and syngonium. And we are going to be getting variegated dragon scales, pink dragons, Frydex. We're going to be getting, oh my God, I forgot. Yucatan princesses and serendipities. Wow. And Amazonicas and Bambinos. My brain is like a gooey mess, but yeah, all of those cool varieties we're going to be growing, and then we're eventually going to be selling them to you guys if you're interested. Now, I'm a Syngonium grower. I love Syngonium, so I'm going to hopefully grow some really pretty Syngoniums. We do have these at the store already, and I will be listing some soon that I did put in pots, but I always like to wait a couple weeks to see how it adjusts from propagation to soil, to make sure that I'm not going to give you a plant that's going to reject the soil or just have a steep decline. So make sure to check that out. Right, I just added Regal Shield, some pink dragons, as well as macro rises. We have, I think I added about 5 new ones, and they're pretty. And we have some very highly variegated ones on there as well right now. So yeah, thanks again for the support. Like I said in my last video, I had a couple of you come over to my shop, purchase some plants, and mention that you were from YouTube, and that for me is very exciting. So that if you do come from here and you go and see our shop, let me know, because I want to know that, because that's exciting. But yeah, thank you, and I will be back. Oh, I'll be back later because I'm going to be opening up a rare variegated box. So it's coming in the mail. I'm waiting for my mom to let me know it's here, and then I will go get it and I'll open it and you'll see it. It will be so exciting. Okay, can't wait. Okay, bye.